This is the quotient of powers property. The quotient of powers property says that to divide powers with the same base, you can subtract their exponents. For example, 4 to the 5th power divided by 4 to the 2nd power can be written in expanded form as 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 divided by 4 times 4. When I simplify and divide 4 divided by 4, I get 1. I can do that again. 4 divided by 4 is 1. Multiplying by 1, we can essentially not worry about because it's not going to change our final answer. So we're left with 4 times 4 times 4, or 4 to the 3rd power. Now, a faster way to get to this answer is to subtract my exponents. So the exponent from the numerator is 5, minus the exponent from the denominator, which is 2, gives us 4 to the 3rd power. Let's try simplifying some other expressions by writing our answers as powers. So here I have 2 to the 6th power divided by 2 to the 4th power. I'm dividing two powers with the base of 2, and as a shortcut, I can subtract my exponents. I'm always going to subtract the numerator's exponent minus the denominator's exponent. So I get here 2 to the 2nd power. In this case, my base is -7. They both have the same base. So to divide them, I can do 9 minus 3. The numerator exponent minus the denominator's exponent. And I get -7 to the 6th power. Here I have a variable, h. H is my base. I'm going to subtract my exponents, and I get h to the 1st power, which actually can be simplified and just written as h. Let's try simplifying some more complex problems. In this case, we first have to simplify our numerator. When we're multiplying two things with the same base, we can add the exponents as a shortcut. So in this case, I'm going to do 3 to the 4 plus 2 power over 3 to the 3rd power, which will simplify to 3 to the 6th power over 3 to the 3rd power. Now I'm going to divide. I'm going to use my shortcut. I'm going to subtract my exponents, and I get 3 to the 6 minus 3 power. So my final answer is 3 to the 3rd power. In this case, I've got two separate division problems. I'm going to do a to the 10 minus 6 power to get my answer to this first division problem, times a to the 7 minus 4th power to get the answer to my second division problem, and I get a to the 4th times a to the 3rd. To multiply, I'm going to add my exponents, so for my final answer, I get a to the 7th power. The population of the state of Tennessee in 2030 is about 5 times 5.9 to the 8th power. Predict the average number of people per square mile living in Tennessee in 2030, where the land area of Tennessee is about 5.9 to the 6th power square miles. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to take the number of people that I have here, and I'm going to divide them up amongst the amount of land I have to figure out how many people are living on each square mile of land. Well, I notice here I can't really multiply these guys. They don't have the same base number. So I'm actually going to separate these guys out. So I have 5 times 5.9 to the 8th power, and I'm going to give them each their own denominator. Only one of them is going to get 5.9 to the 6th power. I'm going to put him here, and I'm going to give this guy a denominator of 1, because 1 times 5.9 to the 6th power will just be 5.9 to the 6th power. Now, this one here I can simplify. I'm going to do 5.9, and I'm going to subtract my exponents to get 5.9 to the 2nd power. Now I can also simplify 5 over 1 to just 5. So now here I have 5 times 5.9 to the second power. 5.9 to the second power actually gives me 34.81. And 5 times 34.81 gives me 174.05. So we have approximately 174 people living on a square mile. So 174 people per square mile.